guys, it's Christina from Redefine Creative, and I am super excited to be joining my friend Becky for some Christmas in July inspiration throughout the month of July. And so today I am playing with the Pink Fresh Studio collection. This was their Christmas collection last year called Holiday Vibes. And I will put some links down below to the products that are still available that I used, because I know you can still get some of this collection. So I really loved the combination of blues and kind of reds in this particular collection. And so I have this photo, and it's of that kind of stereotypical Starbucks cup, and it's me hanging out at the ballpark, which is, where a baseball mom spends the majority of her time. And so I really liked the play of the red cup with kind of the blue sky in the background of the picture, and this collection was perfect for that. So I'm taking this extra large kind of oversized doily and I'm splitting it in half, but not directly in half. So it's probably like 80-20 or 75-25 split. So the majority of that doily is going to go in this bottom left-hand corner behind my photo. And then I took just the piece of it that was hanging off of the edge, kind of the extra, and I'm using that to create an embellishment cluster sort of diagonally towards the right-hand side, towards the top of the layout. And so that's where I'm going to build my two kind of areas of this particular layout. So I'm flipping through the ephemera pack, trying to just see what types of things I want to use. I'm trying to stay mainly with the reds and blues. I'm going to bring in just a touch of pink and some gold accents, but really I'm staying pretty true to the blue and the red. And so I'm just sort of layering up the things I found. So I've got some florals, I've got this little tag, this little pink kind of coffee mug, and then I'm just going to play with some of the other things I've pulled out. So I have some Scrap and Happy Studio epoxy flare, and these are not like Christmas or holiday flare. I think these were actually like a set that I bought around Valentine's Day time. The red one just says love you. And then the other one is just like a little mug, and it has love written on the tag. And so it works perfectly for my photo, whether it was meant for Valentine's Day or Christmas or every day. I did grab a little banner there that I put along the bottom edge of my photo that just is gold and says favorite things. And then there's a puffy sticker from this Pink Fresh collection that says cup of cheer. And I put that over the top. And then I'm just kind of layering in where I can get some additional puffy stickers. So I added a little flower to that top cluster. So every time I add things to one area of the layout, I'm trying to add them to the other area of the layout as well. And that's how I'm kind of maintaining that balance. So I'm adding in some little gold accents. So I've got this little kind of like loopy border puffy sticker that came in this pack. And I'm adding one of those to each one of the sections. And then I decided my photo needed some foam, so we're going to pop it up a little bit off the page so that we can tuck all of our little embellishments and things behind it. Because I want to be able to get some of the gold florals from that sticker sheet into the layers for this layout as well. And so I am tucking those in behind where I have that pink flower, which means I'm going to put just a little bit of dimensional adhesive to keep it popped up a little bit more off the page. And then I'm already in my head thinking about the fact that I then need to carry that gold element over into the other area of my layout where I'm creating an embellishment cluster as well. So I'm going to go ahead and start kind of playing with putting that side together. And this is sort of like an organic creative process as I'm putting a layout together. So I am typically switching back and forth between different areas of the layout, trying to make sure that I'm keeping everything pretty much balanced. So when I add to one area, I add to that second or third area even. So I wanted my title to say this warm wishes. So I'm going to grab that from the puffy stickers and just layer it over this other embellishment area of my layout. So I didn't want it to be with my photo because I felt like that would bring too much weight to that side of the layout and not enough weight to the other side. Because I already have my larger photo over on the left, that's already a more heavily weighted, so putting my title on the right is a good way to try to balance that out. And then I'm going to grab some LA Studios puffy red hearts, and I'm going to add one of those to each of my kind of embellishment areas. So rather than using a visual triangle as much, I more have a diagonal pattern going for this particular layout, and that will also kind of work in your design toolbox. So you don't always have to have that whole idea of a visual triangle across your entire layout, you can kind of use this diagonal as another way to go. I am going to add some of these darker blue enamel dots. These also came from that Holiday Vibes collection. And I'm going to throw some of those into my clusters. I did add just a little bit of journaling to that tag up in my embellishment cluster that just says, favorite treats at the ball field, nothing better. And I'm just kind of looking at those finishing details. What do I still want to add without taking away from my photo or the general feel of the layout? I am going to go back to these gold stickers, and I want to do something inside this heart on the cup. And so I found the word joy, and that fit perfectly. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a little heart. I tried a few different colors to try and decide what color heart I wanted to go there, but I ended up with one of the gold ones. And that was kind of the finishing detail. And then off screen, I went back with that same a little bit darker blue marker that I used for my journaling and just added some pen detailing around the outside edge of the layout, because I do feel like with a busier pattern like this, it definitely made the layout feel finished and kind of boxed everything in. So hopefully this has provided you a little bit of inspiration for some of your holiday or winter memories, and I'll see you soon. Bye!